We're now going to enter the deep blue. Alright. What I've noticed, we got anglerfish. Speaking of which, and that's not actually it. That's where you can get a pet. Oh, glowy thing. Can we get that? Can we? Oh, it's a squid. Can we get a squid? Glowy squid. Is that even on the list? It isn't. Grab. Apparently not. Oh gosh, this is terrifying. Oh, thingy there. An oarfish. Oarfish are long, thin, ribbon-shaped fish that can grow up to 35 feet long and weigh over 600 pounds. Wait, are they that big? Apparently so. Oarfish live in deep waters around the globe and are rarely seen at the surface. Today, many believe that oarfish were the inspiration for the giant sea serpents that sailors reported seeing throughout history. Space is the closest thing we'll get to a giant sea serpent. Ooh, what is that? Is this part of scenery? And now we have background obstructions. First foreground obstructions, now background obstructions. Squid! Anglerfish! Oh, it's a hatchet. Good grief, that's scary. Hatchetfish get their name because their bodies are shaped like a hatchet or small axe. Hatchetfish have a row of bioluminescent or glowing organs that line their bellies. Hatchetfish's glowing organs shine like daylight from the ocean surface when seen from below and are used to confuse predators. And we got that thing. Giant isopod. Giant isopods are crustaceans that are related to shrimp, crabs, and tiny peel bugs. You know, the tiny peel bugs, like the things that curl up in a ball in your garden. They are the largest of all known isopods. Giant isopods are believed to live in the deep waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Giant isopods are scavengers, meaning they eat dead creatures. Squid! Giant squid. Most giant squids grow over 30 feet long and weigh over 400 pounds. What's with everything weighing 400 pounds? But the biggest giant squid ever measured was almost 60 feet long and weighed almost 2,000 pounds. Measuring in at the size of a beach ball, giant squid's eyes are the biggest in the animal kingdom. Giant squids use these huge eyes to see the murky and dark depths of the oceans. Can we get this? Frogfish. Most frogfish live in reefs and they rely on camouflage to stay hidden and protected. Different frogfish have stripes, spots, warts, and other skin features that allow them to imitate the surrounding rocks and plants. Some frogfish can even change their colors to blend in. Is there a type of fish called a chameleon fish? Because what else could you describe like that for it to change color? I would call it a chameleon fish. Unless there's a fish already called that. Anglerfish! There are over 200 species of anglerfish. Most of them live at the bottom of the ocean. Female anglerfish. Female anglerfish have a dorsal spine that sticks out above their mouths. The tip of this spine is bioluminescent, which means it glows. Anglerfish use this glowing lure as bait to attract smaller fish. There's a similar fish to that. Oh, what's that? What's that? Is that a viperfish? I was going to mention something like that, like a viperfish. Viperfish live up to 13,000 feet below the surface, and like some other deep sea dwellers, they have bioluminescent or glowing organs on their bodies. They use these glowing photophores to attract their prey. Viperfish only reach about 8 inches long, but their jagged needle-like teeth are so oversized they can't close their mouths. Exactly like a fish called the fangtooth. Its teeth are so big they can't fit in its mouth. What's here? Speaking of which, is that a fangtooth? No, it's a gulper eel. Gulper eels live in the dark depths of the ocean and have been found living 9,000 feet below the surface. Gulper eels get their name from their enormous mouths, and some gulper eels have mouths that are longer than their bodies. Because they have expendable stomachs, they can eat food that is bigger than they are. I think that's the kind of fish that just gulps their prey whole. And before it can even digest it, the prey would start decomposing. Or maybe I'm just confusing that for another fish. What else? Is that a fangtooth? It's gotta be, because... yeah, fangtooth would look like a salmon of some kind. Is that it? No. A salmon or any similar looking fish, but with its massive teeth. Is that it? No, it isn't. Well, it's too small to be it anyway. Crab? Is that it? Nope, that's still the, I called it! Fangtooth! Fangtooth fish are some of the deepest living fish ever discovered. Some of the deepest living fish. Okay. They have been found as shallow as 6,500 feet and are as deep as 16,500 feet below the surface. That's over 3 miles deep. Fangtooth fish are only about 6 inches long, but their scary looking teeth, when measured in proportion to their body size, are the largest of all fish, of any fish. What else we got? We got this. Already got that. It's the viper fish. We got this to find. And I'm going to guess that's going to pull off the same kind of shenanigans the other fish did. Yeah, viper fish are one of my favorite fish ever, including the dragonfish, mainly because of their appearance. Well, I don't really judge by appearance, but it just... I don't know, I just think they're really cool. Really cool looking fish, and some inspirations of monsters of the deep. And why can't I move up here? What's going on? Ah, there's some terrain there which you can't go through. Oh, here we are. There it is. There it is. The whatever. Coelacanths are elusive deep sea creatures and most live up to 2,300 feet below the surface. Coelacanths can grow over 6 feet long and live up to 60 years. Coelacanths were thought to have gone extinct with the dinosaurs, but in 1938 a live specimen was caught off the coast of South Africa. In other words, it's a living fossil. That's Deep Blue complete! Porthole fish tank. That'll be nice in my house. I'm gonna go put that on right now. No. So, can we put this down? Where is it? Edit then. Porthole fish tank. Ooh, nice. Really nice. How would it look here? Yeah. Beautiful! Really beautiful. Or maybe I could put it somewhere... down here, maybe? Nah, I like it the way it is. Ah, oh, magnificent. Truly amazing. Imagine having a fish tank with nothing but deep sea creatures like anglerfish or the viper fish. That'll be awesome. And now, for the... where is it? Birds of Paradise. Where can we find such thing?